When a corporate data system fails, we usually imagine a glitch, broken code, corrupted files, a screen full of errors. But the most dangerous data disasters don't look like that. They happen when an algorithm operates with terrifying, flawless precision. Years ago, Target invested heavily in customer analytics to solve a specific problem, predicting major life events. If a brand can influence a shopper's habits during a transition, like a pregnancy or a move, it can often secure their loyalty for the next 20 years. The analytics team was given a highly specific objective. They needed to find out which shoppers were likely pregnant, relying strictly on subtle shifts in their buying habits. Every time a barcode crossed a register, it fed a pipeline. Millions of everyday transactions were silently converted into a sprawling behavioral map. The resulting predictive engine worked. It worked so well that it began deducing intimate medical details about shoppers before they had even told their own families. Inside the company, data scientists celebrated an absolute triumph. Outside, they were quietly arming a massive corporate crisis. To make those predictions, massive computing infrastructure monitored the subtle, seemingly disconnected choices of millions of shoppers over time. The logic was strictly mathematical. If a shopper suddenly switched to unscented lotion and bought specific vitamins, the algorithm grabbed those isolated data points and grouped them together into a highly accurate profile. From there, the system assigned the shopper a specific probability score and plotted out a projected timeline, calculating an estimated due date. Here is where the blind spot emerged. Target's marketing team took these raw, highly sensitive insights and optimized them for one thing: immediate sales conversion. The math was perfect. But the application of that math completely ignored social boundaries and human emotion. The strategy went live. Shoppers identified by the algorithm started receiving hyper-specific pregnancy promotions delivered right to their physical mailboxes. The reaction was swift. People felt a deep sense of violation, realizing a massive retail chain was quietly tracking their unannounced life events. This is the danger of ignoring context sensitivity. When you apply highly accurate personal data without it, personalized marketing turns into unwanted surveillance. Public backlash forced Target into damage control. They faced severe reputational hits and had to completely reassess how they were deploying their data. A statistical model is mathematically neutral. Deciding to act on its findings in the real world is an inherently ethical and emotional decision. Target faced a difficult choice. They could either shut down a highly profitable predictive engine, or endure an ongoing public relations nightmare. Their solution was subtle. They kept the algorithm completely intact, but decided to actively hide exactly how much they knew. They started a practice of blending. They took highly targeted baby coupons and buried them among random items, like lawnmowers and wine glasses. This shift reframed how shoppers perceived the mail. The feeling of being watched vanished, replaced by the illusion of a lucky coincidence. Just because a business has the capability to predict a personal detail does not mean it should act on that information explicitly. Across the modern analytics landscape, having high-quality data is no longer enough. Customer trust is the actual metric that determines if an insight is valuable. Technical models will only get sharper. But to survive the age of big data, those insights must be constrained and guided by human strategy, never the other way around.